Yeah, I just really needed a break from kind of the whole fine dining scene. I wasn't really sure what I wanted to do next, and then I saw that Double K was opening a restaurant. A former coworker of mine used to work with Double K, kind of reached out to him, and he said it was a cool place to work for, so I just kind of dove all in and been here since day one. I grew up in Lakeville, Minnesota, about half hour south of the Twin Cities. Yeah, I started cooking pretty much as soon as I was tall enough to see over the counter. I was just like to help out with my mom or my grandma and just whatever they were cooking. First started cooking in restaurants in high school, just a busboy, more interested in what was going on in the back of house. So eventually started seeing who needed help back there, and then eventually got on the line and started helping those guys out. I've just always enjoyed working with my hands and having some creativity, something that's always come really naturally to me, really easy to me. And then that's when I really started thinking about, oh, maybe I can make a career out of this, and pursued culinary school and did that in St. Paul, Minnesota. And then just really needed a break from the urban sprawl, decided to take a chance and move out to Missoula. My first kitchen job was just at the good food store, fun, low-key. I ended up working there for like 3.5 or 4 years. Ended up working at the Silk Road for probably about 1.5 years before they ended up shutting down. Chef de cuisine at Silk Road was the executive chef over at Planck, so she hired me right away. Stayed there, worked my way up, got the promotion for sous chef, did that for 3 years until she ended up leaving, and then I ended up running the kitchen there for 1.5 to 2 years.
Started in the kitchen, one of the original members of the deli staff. I was doing all the cutting up there, teaching all the front of house, what's a ribeye, what's a New York, what's a tenderloin, how to take a whole muscle, how to break it down, but it fluctuated so much with staff. I was like, man, this isn't really efficient. We knew at that point, after a few months, we needed a designated butcher that was gonna come down here, learn what they're doing down here, take that knowledge up there, know how to cut all the steaks, deal with all the meat, converse with the guys down here and figure out what we needed up there, and we decided Josh would be a good fit.
Yeah, I got in on the ground floor, wanted to do more than just smash burgers, so I definitely wanted to be in on the management team, and then just kind of saw that opening and went for it.
Now, I think it's cool to have the chef background, because you're not just looking at it as steaks and roast and cutting it down. You're looking at recipes and jerkies and sausages and terrines and all the fun stuff you can do with meat. Well, you had a full range of choice of what to choose, and you chose heart and tongue. Was there any reason for that?
Yeah, I wanted to do the beef tongue and beef heart, just because we never have any problem specialing or selling all the main cuts and steaks and everything. Thought it'd be fun to try to showcase some of these cuts that are a lot harder to sell. A lot of people will do tongue in tacos, but I think it'd be fun to take a different approach and do something a little bit out of the box with it. And same with the beef heart. Probably wouldn't even know if it was ground into the burger. We'll probably do a 50-50 mix with it, and I think it's gonna be great. I don't think you'll really be able to taste it between just regular old burger. It's a good way to use up some of these cuts and just ton great nutrients and heart. I come down here once a week, usually every Tuesday. We'll load up, we'll get enough meat for the whole week. It's so nice to get fresh air, get out of the kitchen. The views are hard to beat. At about 350 pounds total right now. So let's go in the freezer and get a few things. Grab our heart and our tongue. Got the beef tongues here. A couple beef hearts. It's probably more than enough.